Ranbir Kapoor from Kapoor Khandan started his career with movie Sabariya in 2007 and his script selection is lovable.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year. For people who really care, really sorry for not being active on this channel. I had a lot of things on my plate. Let's do a quick recap. The first half of 2023, we moved out to a new place. I was focused on my work. The second half, mostly I was in my college. If I was not in my college, I was in my home, in my room, sitting on my desk. We have a new couple in the town. We have a new family member in the house. We have two brand new famous people in the country. Bagan and Bhupendra Jogi.
इसमें बहुत जगह गया हुआ हूँ मैं भूपेंद्र जोगी.
You know, for a very long time I never realized that Ranbir Kapoor is one of my favorite actors. But when I look back into my favorite list, in most of the films he has his appearance, he has acted the roles. Recently the man gave Bollywood 1,000 CR exit. So I thought why not just make this video about him. So in this video I want to talk about my top favorite movies of Ranbir Kapoor, starting from Rocket Singh Salesman of the Year. As the title itself says, it's a story about a salesman. The movie actually relates with a lot of mass graduates in the country trying to figure out work-life balance. You know, I have been a student entrepreneur for a very long time. I don't know how you look for inspiration in life, but for me it comes from movies, it comes from my observation, from my surroundings. Rocket Singh is super underrated. My personal favorite line from this movie is, अगर Spider-Man life में risk ले सकता मैं तो salesman हूँ. Next on my list is Brahmastra, directed by Ayan Mukherjee. The movie actually have a mixed opinions of people, but for me, when it comes to technically the movie is brilliant. They have really invested a really good amount of money in graphics. Ayan actually had to face a lot of problem before releasing this film. It actually took him around 10 years to make this movie. Although Brahmastra part 1 was good, I'm expecting way more from part 2. I'm just hoping that they fix these dialogues. Next, number 4, Ye Jawani Hai Diwani, again directed by Ayan Mukherjee. Bunny is the favorite character of most of the Indians. A lot of people say that the movie is underrated, but I really don't think so. The movie has been watched by most of the Indians. The reason why this movie works so well and it is lovable of most of the Indians is because of this one word: escapism. It's the audience wanting themselves to be the character of Bunny or Nana. That's the reason why I think the film works. Most people, including myself, we all have imagined ourselves walking somewhere in abroad with a guitar, with a camera, Ilahi playing on background, and I want to recreate this fucking scene. If you want me to do that, please subscribe to this channel so that I can recreate this scene. Nana, who carries her textbooks in the grocery store, he falls in love with Bunny, and then her transformation from glasses and sweater to lehengas and bracelets, and then in Holi while throwing colors, Chasmis gone. The special characters mentioned of these movies are actually Avi and Aditi. What happened to Abhi is the most realistic thing in the film. The scene of losing him a bar and then becoming a gambler. That's a fucking realistic thing. I would have enjoyed more if the movie have ended with a note of Avi winning 100 crores through gambling. Okay, I'm just kidding. I do not promote gambling, but I would have enjoyed it. Next, number 3 on my list is Animal. I went into the theaters because of this man, Sandeep Reddy Wanga. But when I had exit from the theater, I became a huge fan of Ranbir and Sandeep Reddy Wanga. I actually have a counter argument for the alpha thing. So here's the thing, and this is just my opinion, that in your life, to have a balanced life, both men and women should become alpha in few segments in which they have expertise. 10% of your life should be you being alpha based on your expertise, leading your family or a group, and 90% should be both coordinating with each other. Apart from the gorgeous performance by Bhabhi 1 and Bhabhi 2, the music album is lovable. Next, number 2 on my list is Rockstar, directed by Imtiaz Ali. I personally love Ranbir in Rockstar. The story is about JJ. JJ in his early life figures out that his passion is making music, but the society tells him that in order to make really good music, you have to fall in love. So he does fall in love, but he ended up becoming a heartbroken. The second half of the movie actually focuses on the dark side of success and fame. I like the plot, I really like the plot, but I'm not sure if I would relate with it because personally I have not achieved that level of success to understand it really well. The special mention is the music. Possibly the soundtracks were the best of the decade. One of the fact about the movie is that the scenes were actually shot in reverse order, that is climax to beginning. Reason, the makers really didn't want to mess with Ranveer hairstyle. There were other mass element things such as JJ, a college going kid from DU falling in love with a girl from Stephen. Nowadays my reels are actually filled with that dialogue.
क्या हो गया है तुझे जेजे? हाँ?
One of my friend actually has his own theory about this movie, how people can get addicted to each other. Number one on my list is Wake Up Sid. I can give you thousands reasons why I absolutely love this movie. Directed by Ayan Mukherjee, starting Ranbir Kapoor and Konkana Singh. The movie is my all-time favorite. The story is about a lazy Mumbai college-going kid, just like other kids in India. But just after his graduation, he realizes fast-paced life of Mumbai, शहर जो कभी सोता नहीं है. Later on, the movie focuses on both the lead characters, Sid and Aisha. The movie portrays their friendship and how their relationship develops with time into something more than just being a friend. You know, one of the best I love about this movie is the way Ayan has portrayed Bombay. For people who have not watched, you will fall in love with the place. There are very few movies that have actually portrayed Mumbai really well in their movies. Wake Up Sid is one of them. In the very first shot of the movie, we can see a copy of the Mumbai Beat magazine on Sid decks. The signboard which you see outside Aisha's apartment, the same signboard is in the outside of the apartment of Bunny from Ye Jawani Hai Diwani. Maybe Ayan is creating a cinematic universe which we are not aware of. One of the wall in the Aisha's apartment has the following line from the famous song Aaj Jaane Ki Jid Na Karo. And talking about the details, someone in Twitter talked about. So there are some movies which make you fall in love, which make you feel laugh. Then there is this movie, Wake Up Sid, that simply make you feel good. After watching this movie, you will just have a satisfaction that glad you watched it. So many great life lessons to be learned in the simplest way possible. You know, every actor has this one or two movies in which they play themselves, because of which the movie looks so perfect. The reason why Ranbir performance was really good in Wake Up Sid is because he really portrayed himself, he really played himself. As he comes from Kapoor Khandan, a family full of actors, he has this thing in himself to prove himself every single time he comes on screen. I'm not sure if you have watched this new film by Netflix, Kho Gaye Hum Kahan. For a very long time, people criticized Ananya Pandey for her roles, but I think in this movie, she has performed really well. The reason, again, she has played herself. So every actor has this one or two movies in which the characters to play is really easy for them. So that was my top 6 favorite movies of Ranbir Kapoor. I know you have another list. Please let me know that in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.